Hey football fans, thanks for joining me for today's episode of Breaking Wax. I'm the football guy and I collect football cards, and this is my show where I add to my collection by opening packs from the past. Today we'll be taking the show in a bit of a different direction as I review some of my eBay purchases over the last couple of months. Stick around to see some of these gems I've gotten from various eBay sellers. Now let's get into it. Okay, our first items come today courtesy of Ross Tucker, who is an ex-NFL football player. He played, I think, 7 seasons for 5 different teams. He's now a podcaster. He's got 4 different podcasts that he runs, and they're really well done. I typically watch 2 of them, at least 2 of them every week. This is his rookie card with the Washington Redskins from 2002, and he signed it for me. I won this in a contest where we just basically shared his channel with other people. So that was pretty cool. And then as part of that same contest, he sent me a press pass for the 2002 enshrinement game. And this is also signed as well. You can kind of see right here, signature there. I don't even have a protector for this. I don't even know what to use for this. If anybody's got any suggestions on what kind of protector I can use for this, please let me know in the comments. So that was pretty cool. The second item I've got today is a George Sisler 2010 Topps Peak Performance card. This one's pretty special to me because George Sisler is actually a relative of mine. He's a very distant relative. I think he's like 4 great uncles away from me, but he played with the likes of Babe Ruth and actually held his own. This one documents his Major League record of 257 hits in 1920, which was a record that stood until Ichiro went 262 in 2004. So this stood for 84 years, which is really incredible. And the fact that he is a distant relative is pretty cool as well. I got this from Warrior Cards 65 on eBay, and this cost me less than $2. So really happy to have that in my collection. The next set of cards I got from Cards from Chris D. This was a George Brett lot that I picked up. 9-card lot for just under $3. I'm a huge George Brett fan, and I, sadly don't really collect baseball cards all that much, but I figured this might be a good way to get back into it. So just pretty cool to kind of check out these cards. Different years, different brands. I just wanted to get something of Brett in my collection here. So really pretty cool. Record breaker 1990. This is Topps 40 years of baseball. The franchise score 91, and then Fleer 92. Just pretty cool stuff. And then this one also came with a couple bonus cards, which I'm not going to turn them away. Jim Rice, really good player. I like that guy a lot. And then also Chuck Knobloch. So first round pick. I mean, I'm guessing that's a decent card there. So this is 1990 score. So that's the second item to share with you today. Okay, next up, we're going to get back into the family tree. This is a card I found in my mom's house. This is Dave Sisler. This is George Sisler's son, one of them. And you can see it's in terrible shape, but it's pretty cool to have as part of history. And I decided I'd go out and I'd get a new one. So I bought this one off of eBay, Average Joe's 2323. And I got this for just over $3.25, and pretty interesting. This is from the 50s. Looks to be in really good condition. It's off center a little bit. Corners don't look too bad. I mean, these couple may be a little dinged up a little bit, but these look pretty sharp over here. So no major stains or anything. Pretty cool. Like I said, this is one of George Sisler's sons, and just pretty awesome to put that kind of stuff in my PC. Next up, we've got a 1940 play ball reprint, number 179 of George Sisler. This came from Burbank Sports Cards, and this was around $3.50 as well. And, you know, again, just something to get in the PC. And, you know, really cool to see the historic looking card. Really interested to have that. So that was awesome. Got another George Sisler card from Burbank Sports Cards. This is the 2008 Topps Triple Threads card, number 225. And I just thought this was a cool looking card, so I thought I'd go out and get it. Pretty interesting stuff there. He's got two sons, Dave and Dick, and we'll see Dick here in a little bit later. All right, next up, we've got a Topps Serial Series, Ricky Henderson, from 1984. I got this off of eBay on Big K's Trading Cards 5. So we picked this one up for about $5.30. You know, I'm a Ricky Henderson fan. He was obviously a great player, and awesome to watch run the bases. Recorded 100 stolen bases in 1980. Established modern Major League mark with 130 stolen bases in 82. Had 108 stolen bases in 83. Had 3 hits in the 82 All-Star game. So, just another card I wanted in the PC. Okay, next up we're back to the family tree here. This is Dick Sisler. Again, one of the sons of George Sisler from 1965. Got this from G. Meyer 7 on eBay. And I gotta say that all these eBay sellers were really good. I got everything on time or earlier than expected, and they all looked just as advertised, so I was very pleased with all of that. He was manager for the Cincinnati Reds. You can see here it says his dad, George Sisler, is a member of the Hall of Fame. So really cool. Didn't know anything about his two sons really, but I thought I'd pick them up, put them in the PC, so there we are. Okay, next up, one of my favorite football players, Chuck Bednarik, center linebacker for the Eagles. This is the Hero Dex card. This came from Riggins 70 Chip on eBay. Got this for about $3.50. And I just thought this was kind of a cool card. I hadn't really heard of the Hero Dex before, but I saw this one and I said, yeah, that looks pretty neat, interesting. So I thought I'd pick that up. This is one of the last 60-minute men. So this was just kind of a card I wanted to pick up as well. Okay, our next item is a 1979 Topps number 411 George Sisler Ty Cobb Leaders card. Got this from JND Books 89. So this is pretty good. This is the you've got your all-time career hits leader and your all-time season hits leader at the time. So pretty interesting. You know, again, you know, crazy to think that a relative of mine played with Ty Cobb or Babe Ruth or any of those guys and was, you know, actually in the conversation. You know, they said that a lot of people think that George Sisler might have been as big as Babe Ruth had Babe Ruth not played. So I guess unfortunately he played during the same time that he did play. But another cool card to add to the PC. Okay, next up we've got another Royals lot here. This is a 1981 baseball set. Royal cards here. This came from 2012 Blue H20, and this is the only eBay seller so far that I ran into that I kind of had a little bit of an issue with. You can see there are multiple cards here. We got 3, 6, we got 7 cards here. None of these were in top loaders, and the 3 cards had penny sleeves, and the remaining cards were stuck inside the penny sleeves with the other cards. And to me, I know these are, vintage cards from 1980 or whatever, but anytime you start putting cards inside, multiple cards inside a penny sleeve, you're looking for damage on the face or surface or even the corners. You're just kind of asking for trouble. So, but again, these arrived on time. They look like they're in good shape, even though they were kind of mashed in those penny sleeves. I don't really have complaints about the condition of the cards, but I did let them know, let the seller know. Try to ship them in their own penny sleeves or put them in a top loader or something like that. But we've got Pete Lecoq, Jamie Quirk, Rich Gale, and then we pulled out Daryl Porter, Frank White, and of course there's Ken Brett and George Brett. So these were the two cards I was going after, and I'm a big Frank White fan as well, so I thought I'd pick up this whole lot. The whole set here cost about $5.50. So really, for picking up some of my childhood heroes, some of their cards, getting back into baseball, I thought that was a really good deal. All right, next up is a set of cards that I won in a contest with a YouTuber named HRH, I think his channel is, HR Hoffmeyer. So I thought these were some pretty cool cards that I got to choose from. Dan Marino, Contenders. I'm a big Dan Marino fan. I thought he's one of the best quarterbacks. Unfortunately, never got the Super Bowl. And then I got, what is this one? This one is a Contenders as well. That's draft picks, right? Kenny Pickett and Aiden Hutchinson for the Lions. I thought 2 number 1 picks on the same card. That's got to be a decent pickup. I don't really collect Contenders, or I haven't yet, but I figured these were some decent cards here. And then last is a personal favorite of mine is Joe Green, again from the Contenders. But I thought that was a really nice, sharp looking card. And, being one of my favorite football players, I couldn't pass that up. And these were free because I won them in a contest. And I'll put his information on the screen here for you. And the last thing I want to share today is a lot of 2 1985 Topps George Brett number 100s. Same card, but again, just a George Brett that I wanted to get in my collection, and this happened to be a 2-for-1 deal. Got it for $5.34, so I figured getting 2 of them is probably a good deal, and who knows. Some other things we can take a look at here. Some of the prizes I'll be giving away during Bo Mania. If you haven't seen the promo video for that, I'll have a link here for you. Let's see, we got a 1990 Fleer Bo Jackson. It's a pretty sharp looking card. Corners look good. Don't really see any damage on it. We've got a, let's see here, got a 1988 Donruss, Bo Jackson with the Royals. So that's his second year card. Pretty good. Again, the corners look in good shape. Doesn't look to be really any chipping on the edges at all. So that's really cool. We got a, let's see, got a 1988 Team Leaders from Topps. This is this would be his rookie card, his rookie season, but it's a team card, so not considered his actual rookie card, which is what we're going after in Bo Mania. So we're going to be opening up packs. There are 5 of us that are going to be opening up packs all week long to see if we can pull a Bo Mania rookie card. So that's pretty cool. And if we can't pull one, we're going to throw in a pack of 1988 football cards so you can try to pull one yourself. This has 15 cards, so you got 15 chances to pull one. Thought that'd be pretty awesome. I got some more stuff coming in that I'm going to be giving away as well. That'll go in this package, but I'll probably be getting that this week. Okay, thanks for joining me for this week's Breaking Wax. What was your favorite pickup item from eBay? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell a friend. Now stay safe. I'll see you next time.